Is nutrition really 80% of your success? What up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be talking about something you hear super often, and that is, little Becky, little Linda on the street, or your friend that does CrossFit always tells you that nutrition is 80% of your success. And here is the truth. The truth is that these numbers that people make up, whether it's nutrition is 70%, 75%, 80, 85%, 90%, these numbers are arbitrary. They don't come from any sort of study. They're just random numbers that people make up. And a lot of times you hear these from, people who read an article on the internet who don't actually work out. And here is the truth. The truth is it heavily depends on a lot of factors. And what people assume when they hear this is that nutrition is going to be, 80%, 85%, and that training is only going to be 10 to 15%. And that's just not necessarily true because there's more factors than just training and nutrition. There is stress, sleep, recovery. There's just a lot more factors that go into it instead of just saying, nutrition is 85% and training is the other 15%. Now, I will say this though, when it comes to pure fat loss, nutrition is going to be more important than training. But this whole 80% notion, I'm just not a big fan of. I think nutrition will make up more than half of your success when it comes to only fat loss, but there are more factors involved like hormones, stress, sleep, recovery, and then obviously training is going to be very important as well because I think people overlook that when they make these kinds of statements. Also, these kinds of statements will be different for the individual. Someone who struggles heavily with what they eat will need to focus more on their nutrition, while someone who struggles to even get to the gym is going to need to focus more on their training. And so it's very, very arbitrary. It very depends on a number of factors and the individual themselves. And this is only for fat loss, to where this might even somewhat apply. And I don't think it's as high as 80% as people say. I do think it's more important to track your nutrition. I do think it plays a heavy role in fat loss because it's easier to give up a few calories than to burn more calories to stay in a deficit. This is the truth of it. I know the truth is long and it depends on the different factors and people like a direct answer, but I want to give you guys the truth. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I don't want to just say one blanket statement that applies to everybody because we're all different. And if you watch this channel long enough, you know that. If you are new to this channel, I welcome you. There's going to be a lot of answers like this that are not going to be black and white. It's going to be a lot of gray areas where it depends. And so I hope you enjoy the video. That's all I got for you. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you later. Peace.